Hey Voodoo fans, welcome to this week's edition of the Athletic Training Innovations 2-Minute Drill with head coach Pat O'Hara. I'm your host, Brandon Rizzuto, and Coach, great win in Orlando last week.
It was big. You know, anytime you can win a division game on the road, that's huge. And certainly we had to have that win to continue along our path and what we're trying to do to reach our goals.
One of the things that really stood out in the game was the Voodoo's defensive pass rush. Talk about that.
It was nice to see them step up. I think we had 6 sacks all year long, and we doubled up our sack total in one night and had 6 more. And that's great. You got to see that. You got to win up front on both sides. We're starting to play a little better with our pass rush. That certainly will help us here this weekend.
Talk about this guy, Xavier Brown, coming up with back-to-back games with big sacks when it matters most.
Yeah, it was really big. Xavier 2 weeks ago had the forced fumble in the end zone. And then the other night, the big safety strip there, that was huge. And, you know, Xavier's presence, physical presence has helped us, but I think it's kind of turned up our whole unit, core unit as a defensive line and linebackers, and so he's been a great addition.
Jacksonville Sharks, definitely no slouch. Talk about this team, it's a big game.
They're a good football team, Brandon. You know, they have as much at stake and as much to lose as we do, and that's what makes it exciting this time of year. These are the type of games you want to be playing in, and there's no game more important than this game this weekend, probably in the whole league, so it should be a great event.
Talk about their personnel. I know last game, Omar Jacobs started quarterback. Bernard Morris moved into that role at halftime. He's been in it ever since.
Yeah, Bernard's a great athlete. He's a very strong, athletic type quarterback that we've got to do a good job on. You know, and even if you get a good pass rush, he's very mobile. So we have to be really strong up front and make sure that we try to corral him best we can.
This is a big game, and can't stress that enough for the fans. Coach, talk about this game and how important it is for the fans to come out.
Brandon, we've got to have as many fans as we can. We've got to get everyone to come out. The fans that do come, that have been coming to games, bring 3 friends with you. We've got to have that support. We've got to have it loud in the graveyard. We've got to get the graveyard back to what it used to be, and I'm certainly hopeful for that.
It's time to wake the dead. Coach, as always, best of luck this week.
Thanks, Brandon.
This has been the Athletic Training Innovations 2-Minute Drill with head coach Pat O'Hara. Be sure to come to the game this Saturday night with the Jacksonville Sharks. Coming to town, kickoff is at 7 p.m.